Hi, good evening. My name is Rebecca Weiss Bowers, and I'm an Executive Area Manager with Arbonne International. Tonight, I just wanted to do a quick little demonstration of how my husband and I make our homemade protein bars using Arbonne's protein powder. We make these about each week, and typically we use them for snacks. I like them sometimes for breakfast, and they really just work as a nice alternative for avoiding the processed foods that you might want to run in and grab as a snack at a gas station. They also work as a nice alternative if my dog is giving me kisses on my legs. They also work as a nice alternative for lunch or breakfast. And really, the protein powder for us has now become our fast food, but in the beginning, it truly was a bridge from the standard American diet with a lot of processed foods to one of a whole, clean, non-processed diet. Really quickly, as you'll be able to see in just a second, the nice thing about learning to make your own protein bars with our protein powder is that you are in total control of the ingredients. Our protein powder is a vegan protein powder, no gluten, no dairy, no soy. So the nice thing about that is it's A, easily digestible, and B, it's keeping out a lot of potential things that can create allergies or intolerances with people's diets in the world today. So, and last but not least, like I said, you're in total control of the ingredients, so you can play around with recipes. The ones that I'm going to make tonight are kind of fudgy, but I can tell you I've tried so many different recipes, baking things in the oven, to protein waffles, to our fudge protein bars. So it's really a nice opportunity to play around with the ingredients, perfected to what fits you and your family, but yet you're redirecting your spending and you're in total control of the ingredients. So here we go. As you can see, I've already started the protein bar. So this is kind of what it's going to look like in the bowl. But what I use is, and tonight I'm using our vanilla protein powder. It's a pea protein, cranberry, and brown rice. So that's where the nutrition sources are coming from. And I'm going to use some organic coconut milk. When I use the vanilla protein powder, I like to throw in a little cinnamon, just ground cinnamon. And sometimes for fun, I'll put in some organic pure almond extract or pure vanilla extract. And then, of course, I use almond butter. You know, some people like to use organic peanut butter. I can't do that. I have an intolerance to peanuts, so I stick with the almond butter. So you want to use about 2 to 2.5 cups of the protein powder, which is already in. And as you can see, I've put a generous amount of cinnamon, which I'll put a little bit more just because I love it. And the cinnamon goes really well with the vanilla protein flavor. I've put about a jar of peanut butter, a quarter to a half. So it does take, you know, a decent amount of that. And then I've already put in my pure vanilla extract this time. I did not use the almond. And so, one of the last steps that I have to make is to put in the coconut milk. And the top part is going to be kind of thick, so that's why I'm using kind of the pointed end of this measuring spoon. So you're going to dump that in. And it's kind of a big mess right now. And then essentially all you're going to do is mix it. KitchenAid mixer is a wonderful mixer for this, but if you don't have a KitchenAid, that is absolutely no problem. In the beginning, I would just dump everything in a bowl and then mix it. So you can see that I'm gonna mix it right now. It's going to be pretty thick. You might need to add a little bit of almond milk, just a tad bit more. And we use the unsweetened almond milk. And then you can tell that it's almost all mixed up. And so then, once it's mixed up, you're just gonna make sure, you know, you get all this off that instrument, whatever it's called. I'm at a loss for words. And you're just gonna dump this into the bowl. It just looks like cake batter. A lot of people are often shocked that you don't need eggs or anything of that nature, but you're just going to dump all of this into the bowl, and then you're going to smooth it out, which I'll show you here in just a sec. And then you're going to pop it in the fridge overnight. You want it to set in the fridge for a good 12 to 24 hours. And so I'll smooth it all out, and I'm just using a glass cake pan. You can use a larger cake pan if you'd like. But this is just the way I like to do it. And then me personally, like I said, I love cinnamon, and cinnamon is good for you if you don't have any allergies or that sort of thing. So I'll always top off the vanilla protein powder or the vanilla protein bars with a little bit of ground cinnamon. And then I'm gonna pop it in the fridge, and that's essentially it. So thank you all so much. I appreciate your time this evening, and I hope that this demonstration benefits you guys in making some snacks of your own with our Arbonne protein powder. So thanks so much.